This will be your third individual immunity challenge. And I know you guys have been working really hard to practice slide puzzles, so we'll save it for another time. Instead, today is going to be a physical challenge. It is going to be a test of endurance once again. I'm going to ask Carter to turn.
Kepi says no, you can't do that.
Too bad, Kepi. Carter's going to turn on his video to show, but in essence, you are hanging from a door. Your hands will be on the doorknob, and you will be, Carter, will you turn your camera, face it down more? Thank you. So you will find a door in your house, and it's sideways, but that's okay. And your feet will be, your heels will be lined up at the door. You can be underhand or overhand, and he's going to lean forward, and it will be who can hold on leaning forward to this door for the longest. And at a certain point, I might have you switch positions. So Carter, will you show what one of the positions would be? It would be scooting your feet back so that your big toes are in line with the front of the door. And then Carter, will you show the final position? You will scoot your feet back even more, and you will be on your toes with your heels off of the floor. Question or things before you guys have questions. You can bend your knees, no problem with bending your knees. You can take an arm off if you're strong enough to hold on and take an arm off, loosen it up, put it back on. And were there any other things, Carter, before they ask questions that you can think of off the top of your head?
What happened? Y'all froze.
I just was trying to think of anything that they might ask questions about beforehand. I talked about the bending knees, the overhand, underhand. You can take your arm off. Were there any other things that you thought of? You're muted, you're muted, you're muted.
Yes, you can take your arm off. There are 3 stages.
What was the foot placement like? Like, were
Here,
you?
A nice close up on the feet for you.
Yeah.
So, can you see my feet?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is your heels are against the door.
They're touching the door.
Got it. Okay.
And you have to be leaning forward. So like his laptop isn't this way right now, but I would be able to see the space between your back and the door so that you're not leaning against the door, but you're leaning forward.
Okay. And then no shoes or shoes? Doesn't matter.
Carter, do we care? I think they can do whatever they prefer, right?
Whatever you want.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kat, you have a question. You're muted. Just know that before you ask it.
Great, perfect, thank you. My question is, how does one bend the knees while leaning forward? Can you show me what you mean?
Yes, Carter would love to show you.
You don't really have to. Like, I don't, but it's just.
You're allowed to do that.
Yeah, your arms have to be fully extended. So like you couldn't be like this. So if you need to take some pressure off your knees, I'm fine with that. But your arms have to still be straight. You're leaning forward. Are there other, Brittany? Yes.
If you take, like, say I take my right arm off, I can put it back and do the left arm, or I can only do the one arm that I take off.
No, you're fine to do that. It's just if you fall forward, you're out. So if you can't maintain balance, like say you take your right arm off and you start to slip and fall, game out, you're over.
Okay.
Are there other questions? Maddie, yes.
Does this sounds weird, but does the style of doorknob matter? Because our doors, we have like, I'll show you. They're not like round knobs.
How do you want us to hold or put the camera together?
Like this.
Hold on, Carter, what do you feel for Maddie's door? That's fine, right? I mean, we don't really have control.
I don't have a
Yeah, I mean, if you have round door knobs, but if not, we can have control.
Unfortunately, I don't.
Lindsay, yes, your question?
Sorry. How do you want us to position the camera so you can see both our feet?
So it's gonna need to be, it's almost like perpendicular to you, right, Carter? Like it was facing you at your diagonal?
If you need to log on your phone, you can do vertical video. It might be easier that way. But we need to be able to see.
Like that?
the door, your feet, and that you're leaning away from the door. We don't want it like this.
Yeah, exactly. So not head on. Like, I don't want to see the front of your body. I want to see from the side. So I think you were okay, Lindsay. You just might want to come a little bit more towards us so that we can see that the door is not like you're not resting on the door frame.
And then Kel, what's the
Yeah.
time limits for the 3?
I'm not going to share that.
Oh, did anyone test it? How far did they get?
I'm not going to share that either.
Oh, man.
Besides, my tests don't seem to matter. When we say 5 minutes, y'all go an hour and 2 minutes.
Well, that's what I'm trying to do. If it went 10 minutes, I'm like, oh, it's going to go an hour.
I can't tell you. Do people have other questions? Raise your hand.
Well, I just need I only have 2 doors in my house, and one is the bathroom door. So I just need to lock my cat away so she doesn't run outside. So I just need a minute.
Go for it.
I also need a minute, if that's okay.
Yep.
So we can
Kel,
keep
can you
our,
see this or
Maybe.
what?
Hello?
Kelsey,
Kat, I heard you. You're good. Cody, yes.
we have to keep our arms straight, but we can remove one at a time.
Yep. But if you fall forward, you're out.
Kel, can you see me?
You put it, I don't know, Carter, do you feel that that's back enough?
I can't see his feet.
Yeah, we got to be able to see your feet, Dill.
If you turn the door a little more closed, we might be able to see it.
Hey, Kelsey,
Oh,
Yes,
that's-
Dylan, you'd be good. Yes, Maddie.
can you just check to see if my computer is in a good place? Like this? Can you see everything?
I can't see your feet, so you're just going to need to press it down, the camera down a little bit.
Okay. How's that?
I'm going to want you to go towards your left a little bit more so that I can tell that your arms are straight.
I'm like closing the door at this point, but is that okay?
Yep, I think that would be good. Okay, raise your hand if you have other questions.
Could I just get a check, please?
Yes, Ash, you're muted, so I'm going to come to you right after I check Myers. Myers, you're good. Ashley, you're also frozen, so I don't, oh, there, you're on a second camera.
Sorry, so I have my phone as my audio and my computer as my video. This is really awkward.
That's okay. The only issue is your video keeps freezing, and I'm worried that I won't be able to see you doing it.
Okay.
Can you check mine real quick?
Yeah. Straighten your arms, and yeah, you would be good.
Fuck.
Kelsey.
Mary Holland, yes. Yep, that works.
Can I go get tape to tape my phone to the bed?
Yes.
It's maybe the first challenge you have someone pee their pants. I've been drinking a lot of water.
Sorry, I have
Very
one quick
concerned.
question.
Yes, Maddie.
Our heels, they have to be like kind of propped up against the door or flat on the floor?
They're flat on the floor for these first 2 phases, right, Carter?
But the third one can be up.
The third one, they're on their tippy toes, kind of. Is that
Yeah,
right?
because
Third
I was
one,
having a
you
hard
can
Side
time.
of the door?
Have your heels on the floor, basically.
Yeah, third one, you just can't have your heels on the floor, but the first 2, your heels can be on
Right.
the
Yeah, like, it's just physically hard to.
Kelsey?
Yeah, well, that's why I was like, I can't put my heels. on
Yep,
the
Kat,
third
I'm
one.
looking. Go ahead. I think I can see you there. I also know that you have a judge there who will be honest, so.
Well, I'm probably
Yes, I didn't see that.
Oh,
What's
okay.
the second round again?
Can you, Becca, can you move it a little bit closer to Kat? Like, I like that I can see her feet, but it's just a little far away.
Yeah, I was trying to make sure her feet were
Because I couldn't see with her name there. Is that better?
Lean forward, Kat. Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Carter, real quick, can you tell me the second and third round again quickly?
Yes. The second round, your.
You can just explain it to me because I'll remember based on your first demo.
The toes have to be the only things in front of the door.
Yeah.
Like the big toe is in line, and then the final round, no feet can be in front of the door.
Got it. Okay, thank you.
Are you still touching the door though on the second and third round?
What, Brittany?
Are your legs touching the door? Like, are you resting your leg on the door when you just did that?
What do you mean?
On the second round, when you put your feet back, are your legs are you allowed to have your legs touch the door?
Yeah, mine do that just because of my anatomy.
Okay.
It's more about the arms.
Okay, cool.
Okay, is everyone
Can I get a?
who? Oh,
Can you check
Ashley.
my video?
Yes. Ashley, you're really gonna make me work for this one, aren't you? That's
I'm
good.
sorry.
That's okay. Can you do me a favor though, or did you already tape your phone?
I can retape it. It's fine.
So I'm gonna need you to have it the regular way, lock the way the screen turns. Because right now you're sideways to me. Does that make sense?
Oh, this is good.
Myers, you have a question?
Yes, I'm certain it's been asked, and I apologize. Our arms have to be straight the entire time. Thank you. Apologies.
If your arms are bent, we will call you on it to get back to straightened. If it happens multiple times, I will disqualify you.
I'm in Sophie's room. She's gonna kill me when she comes in here.
Does she know that you're doing this?
No, because she's on a call in my room.
She'll understand. It's for Survivor.
Done? You can throw it away.
All right, you see the whole door?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a picture so you guys can see what's happening right now.
Hey, Kelsey.
Hold on 1 second. I'm checking Ashley. Ash, you're good. Yes. Who had a question? Cody, was that you?
Yeah. So I just want to make sure. So like knees bent is fine, but if we pull our bodies back by bending our arms, that's not okay.
Correct.
Got
it. Carter, can they go that deep? Can you look at how deep Cody's going with his bent knees?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I say you can like bend them to get the blood flowing, but you can't stay in that position.
Okay.
It had to move back out of it.
Yeah. Like, don't lock your knees so you pass out, but.
Are we allowed to have a loved one give us water during this?
Yeah, I like that question too.
If we feel faint or if we feel upset.
If you feel faint, yes. If you feel upset, no. But if you need to, now would be the time before we're going to begin in a few minutes. Everyone should go pee and drink water now if you need to. Everyone go pee and drink water if you need to. Thank you, Lisa, for reminding me that I should remind them this.
I'm gonna do it again.
When you said we were going to be hanging on a door, I was like, I'm out.
Yeah, same.
On a doorknob.
Very different things.
Well, yeah, it's like I don't own my house. I'm not gonna damage someone else's property. This is terrible. Good luck.
Pat, now I want a medical emergency to happen to me so that they're like, ma'am, are you okay? And I say, yes, I'm just faint or I'm upset. I can't.
Those are my only two options. I'm like very binary in that way.
Yes.
Okay, guys, I want to get started. Once I see everyone back in the room, waiting on Myers, waiting on Mary, waiting on Kat.
Oh shoot! You know, I just put it on the computer. Did you say how long each round was going to be, or not? Oh, are you? And you're not going to?
No.
Let's see if it reaches. Oh.
Okay, can everyone get to their stand in front of their door if they're ready so that I can know where we're at?
Heels against the door for this first round. Heels against the door. Yeah?
Yes, right, Carter? Yes, he says yes.
Kelsey, is my computer tilted enough?
Yeah, you're good. Okay, Myers, you actually might need to tilt yours down a little bit more because I can't see your feet. And then we're gonna get going.
That good?
Yep, you're good. Okay, everyone, we are going to start in 15 seconds. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Make sure your arms are straight. You are leaning forward. I don't care how you do your grip. Maddie, make sure your butt's not resting on the door. That's all I need.
No, it's definitely not.
Okay. Lindsay, make sure you're leaning forward and that your arms are straight. Yep.
Kel, when we move back, do we get to like move our hands, or is it like you gotta, you know what I mean? Like a 15-second.
A live position?
Let me think about it.
Okay.
Hey, Matt.
And we can take one hand off to like scratch our nose, right?
Absolutely, but if you fall forward, if you take a step forward, you are out.
I feel like we need music for this one.
I know, the only problem is when I play music, then YouTube gets mad at me. So if there are any musicians out there in the audience that want to come up with their own music.
Ooh.
Jess. Jess, you'll sing for us?
Of course. I'm standing on the door. I'm holding the door. I'm holding the door.
I have often dreamed of a far off land where a great warm welcome will be waiting
for me.
And the
Crowd will cheer.
When they see my face,
this is where
I'm supposed to be.
I am on the way. I can go
the distance.
Be there someday. If I can
Be strong.
I know
That every mile will be worth
my while.
Most anywhere.
Bum, 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 bum,
That was beautiful.
bum.
That was wonderful. What's that? Oh, don't do, I don't care, I'm in love. Do, love. Do. I don't care, I'm in love. Megara, right?
Yeah.
Right. I'm like already sweating.
Yeah, my hands.
Too.
Cody taking one arm off, but he's still good.
Cappy, get your tail off. Cappy, you're tickling me.
I want to hear Myers sing Reflection.
Reflection?
Yeah, that's my song request.
I forget how it starts.
Look at me. Just sing the chorus, Myers.
Look at me. Look at me.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a woman. I'm a lady.
No, it's look at me, da dee da. Oh, the perfect wife or the perfect daughter. Now I see I'm not meant to play this part.
I don't know how y'all know the lyrics without Brian typing them.
You need a little drawer. Can you look at what my phone is set up like right now? Oh my god. What if I just pushed the door? Yeah, I would have been very angry.
Sophie, don't do it. This is Ashley's time to shine, damn it.
She is shining like a goddamn star. How long has it been?
Like 2 minutes.
So sweaty.
Kelsey, she's wearing our bridesmaid pajama bottoms.
Is that what I'm wearing?
They fit you much better than they fit me, Ashley.
They're very long. They're very long.
They covered one of my ass cheeks.
I literally ravaged her drawers because I needed to change out of pants.
We should play an icebreaker game.
I'm open. What would you like?
Okay, everyone at the same time say your name and a corresponding action that you have to let go of the door for.
Audience, if you have generic questions that you want me to ask, I will. But if I see so much as a hint of a gameplay question, I will shut down the comments.
Like you're fucking still holding on that door. Don't do that.
Okay, what's your favorite ice cream flavor, everybody?
Chocolate. Coffee.
Cookies and cream.
Strawberry.
Rocky Road.
I like a good Neapolitan.
I'm allergic.
Cody again, taking one arm off.
I'm allergic to ice cream, but I do love a good non-dairy sorbet. Well, that's a great. We can't ask that because we don't know if everyone's watched or not. Oh my God, this is not fun.
Anyone else's hands sweating?
My hands are sweating so much, and also I feel like I never knew doorknobs were so terrible.
Everyone wants to know where you're going first once quarantine ends.
Disneyland.
Work.
We'd really like to go to my niece's 5th birthday party.
What? I can't wait to go back to the mall.
Oh, a generic mall. Oh, yes.
Mary, was that you, I heard, who started a fund for just keep malls open, everyone else get sick?
Yeah, that it was. Yes, I posted it under a pseudonym, but yes, that was me.
Guys, we are 8 minutes in. 8 minutes in.
I was hoping you were going to focus on a different body part for this.
Yeah.
Such as?
Like legs and not my arm. That is still sore from the
body parts.
Make sure your arms are straight and that you are leaning forward. If we see bent arms, we will call you on it. You're allowed to bend your knees for any new audience members that are asking that, AKA Ronnie.
Hi, Ronnie.
Hi, Ronnie. Go, Ronnie, go. Go, Ronnie, go.
Dreaming.
Wait, sing it again.
I don't know if I'm being 100% accurate, but I'll try. Can almost feel it, that dream I'm dreaming. And then
Just wanted to make sure it was a Miley Cyrus song.
It is that, I think. There's always going to be another mountain. I'm always going to want to.
Always gonna want to make it good. It's always gonna be an uphill battle.
There we go.
Sometimes you're gonna have to lose.
Do we just do spoken song?
Did you guys know that Miley Cyrus's sister Noah has a song called I Got So High That I Saw Jesus? It's a pretty good song if anyone wants to have their spouse play it right now.
Okay, guys, at this point in time, we are 10 minutes in. You are going to back your feet up so that your front toes are lined up with the door. Your hands must stay on. I will not allow for you to take your hands off. If you need to do one hand at a time to readjust, you can do that. Again, if you fall forward, that's on you. Again, I need to see that your front toe is lined up with the door. So scoot your feet back even more. The only one I see, Maddie is good, Ashley is good, Myers is good. Cody, you're not. You got to scoot back more, your feet.
Heels up or no?
No, heels are fine.
Down doesn't matter?
Huh?
Up, down doesn't matter for the
It doesn't matter what you do with your
I'm
feet.
out.
Kat is out. Pat, please turn off your camera when you can. Everyone else still in.
I'm so upset. I need some water.
This is really hard.
Brittany is out.
Sorry, my glasses fell.
Brittany is out. Turn off your camera. We are down to 7 people. Cody, your toes need to be back even more. They're not in line with the front of the door. Back. Put your feet back.
Are the?
That's right. It's his big toes out now.
Is that right? I don't want to be cheating.
Everyone else's toes are lined. Maddie is out. Are lined up with the front of the door, though, Carter.
Oh, that's the third round.
Oh, well, that's where we're at.
That's why it got hard real quick. I have often dreamed of far off place. Oh, it's really a have burner. Is anyone else afraid their door just totally rips off the hinges?
Myers is out. Myers, turn off your camera. We are down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cody, Dylan, Lindsay, Mary, and Ashley.
I've never before wanted to have a podcast I could plug so bad.
You've got nothing to plug, Kat?
I don't think, I mean, I do. Kepi and I are doing a 2-person show next week. If anyone wants to, I'll send the Zoom link, I guess.
Lindsay, you need to scoot your feet back more.
I was just reminded that I did create an Instagram for Kepi. So if anyone wants to follow Kepi on social media at DailyKep, K-E-P, would love to gain some followers. She made a friend today. You'll love those pics.
I realized during the last endurance challenge that I chose to razz Matt Rogers instead of plug the podcast I was talking about. That podcast is called You're Wrong About. And it's really good.
Cody is out. Cody is out. It is now between Dylan, Lindsay, Mary, and Ashley. We are 14 minutes into this, 14 minutes in. How badly do you need, how badly do you want this individual immunity? "15 minutes in. Oh,
Wow.
Ashley is down. It is now down to 3 people. Dylan, Lindsay, Mary. Good job, Ash.
Thank you.
Are you gonna tempt us with anything?
What would you like to be tempted with?
Oh. Anything.
Well, that doesn't help me. Okay, Dylan, I'll tempt you with, I'll let you pretend you're the favorite child for one day.
Oh, not good enough.
Okay. No one would have believed it anyways.
Harsh.
We are 18 minutes in.
Oh man, you guys are good.
Dylan is out. It is now between Lindsay and Mary.
Oh. Oh.
We are over 20 minutes into this challenge. Guys, I'm just texting with my boss. Do we think that jury duty still is a thing in quarantine? I have it for the first week in June.
I would say no, Kelsey, but I'm not a lawyer, nor do I work for the city. But if I had to speculate, I would say no, unless they're doing the trial virtually, in which case, yes.
Do you think they're going to have me push it to another time?
It's possible, but Kelsey, there's really no knowing for sure because it's such an unprecedented time right now.
Thank you. And to those of you that need just law advice with no actual law degree, Kat Abood is your girl to go to.
Thank you. I'll send you all my card.
Also, I will say this while I have the floor. I don't think jury duty is bad. Lindsay's out! Mary has won individual immunity! Mary, you've won the physical challenge. Wow. Everyone, you can turn back on your videos. 22 minutes.
I'm sweating.
Good job, Lindsay. Great job, guys.
22
Good
minutes.
job, guys.
Man, are you seeing this?
Mary, congratulations. You have won individual immunity. You cannot be voted out tomorrow unless you choose to give your necklace away, which, listen, I don't know what you're going to do. I don't know if you know what you're going to do. And the rest of you all, I will see you tomorrow night at Tribal Council. And yes, my note is that jury duty is important. You should not shirk your responsibilities. And that's all I have for today. Have a good weekend, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.